If you believe, you shall be saved. Well, at least that's what the Christians and the religious people teach on Sunday morning. If Medvedev believes, he shall be saved. If Nadal believes, he shall be saved. If Medvedev believes more than Nadal, he wins. If Nadal believes more than Medvedev, he wins. Yo, let's talk about this thing. Yes, people, yes, boy. This is a great final match. Man, you know what, people, if I had the power to say, if I could snap my hand and the angel said you can bring back Djokovic to play Nadal in a few hours and eliminate Medvedev, be Nadal versus Djokovic. You know what, people? I would leave it. I would leave it Nadal versus Medvedev. This is interesting. I've seen Djokovic play Nadal 1,000 times over the years. I don't need to see that. No. I want to see Medvedev versus Nadal, and that right there. That says a lot right there, that Medvedev is that interested in high level of a player that I'm saying, man, I'm cool with watching Medvedev versus Nadal. Of course, I like to see Djokovic and Nadal. I mean, that's who won't want to see that in the final. But I'm good with Medvedev versus Nadal. I'm good for in a few hours. That's gonna be a hell of a match, people. People, let's get into it. This is about belief. I went and listened to some of the other YouTube channels, and they saying, Medvedev needs to serve, or Nadal needs to serve well, or Medvedev needs to hit his backhand to Nadal's forehand, or hit this to this forehand and Nadal to Medvedev's forehand. People, none of that matters. Let me tell you what matters. Yeah, that matters. But the big thing that matters, people, is belief. Okay. Now, people, I used to think that level was the highest thing to have to win majors, or just be a champion, like win 20 majors like Nadal and Federer and Djokovic has. That's true, but not totally true. Let me explain what I mean by that. People listen. Of course, everybody, the reason why Federer got 20 majors is because he could go to another level above the people that he beat. Same thing with Nadal. Same thing with Djokovic. But people, you got to have belief to keep the level high. In other words, if your belief drop, the level drop. If your belief go up, your believing goes up, the level goes up. So the belief controls the level. The level doesn't control the belief. Okay? All right. Because I'm going to explain you. Okay. Somebody would say, well, how do you know the level doesn't control the belief? I'm going to tell you why. Do y'all see Felix Aliassime? Okay. When Felix Aliassime, he was playing high level. He was up 2 sets against Medvedev. But look what happened. When they got to that 5th set, he didn't quite believe. He didn't quite see that level stuff can fool you if it's not backed up by belief. Now check this out. If the level is if the level is backed up by a solidified belief that you can do it, okay, the level is the ultimate thing. But the level got to be supported by the belief that you can hold the level. All right, and Felix Aliassime couldn't do that against Medvedev. Okay, all right. So people, yeah, let's get back to it. Yeah, I think that's what they be preaching on a Sunday morning. Believe. Psychologists say, not just religious people. Psychologists say if you believe and visualize and believe, it can happen. You hear motivational speakers talking about believe. Chilich. He won that one U.S. Open Chilich won where he dusted everybody, including Federer. Federer fans know what I'm talking about. Chilich, when Chilich started believing, he was believing. You see what happens? When that believing happened, it takes the level real high. All right, now let me get back to this match now. People, this match comes down to this. Do I believe Both of these guys got belief, okay? But who's gonna have the most belief in a few hours? Is it gonna be a guy who's done this 20 times? We know he got belief. We know Nadal got super belief. Or is it going to be a guy like Medvedev that's come on the scene with this super high level, believing too, and just really taking the tennis world by storm? I like what Medvedev is doing. He's interesting. He got super level. He can beat Nadal. Boy, Federer going to find out. Oh, man, I don't know if Federer even want to come back. He going to be shocked. He gonna be tennis shocked to find out how good Medvedev is. I know he's watching it, but when he actually play Medvedev, Federer, man, I don't know, man, Fed. Federer gonna be in for a surprise. It's gonna be tough, Fed, with Medvedev and the other guys, but Medvedev is already there. You know, forget the other guys. They ain't quite there yet. But Medvedev, he got the level, the talent, and he got the belief. Now let's get back to this. The person that wins this matches, who believes more? So I got to decide, who do I think believes more? It's going to believe more in about 4 or 5 hours. Does Nadal, who's done this 20 times, is he going to have a higher belief that he can do this against Medvedev and beat Medvedev? Or is Medvedev going to have a higher belief, even though Medvedev only got one major? Is he going to have a higher belief that he can beat Nadal? Now, like I said before, both of them got beliefs. Both of them believes now, okay? So I just got to choose who's going to have the higher belief tonight or early tomorrow morning, okay? Well, at least I'm in Southern California, so the Australian Open come on at 12:30 a.m. So I got to go get some sleep so I can get up at 12:30. Yeah, let me see now. Let me just see if there's anything I want to say to come to this conclusion. People, let me get to the point. Who do I think is going to have the greater belief in themselves in this match tonight, okay? People, I'm going to roll with Rafael Nadal. I'm going with Nadal to win this match. That even though Medvedev has belief, because somebody was saying, well, why don't you think, we know Medvedev got level and belief, why do you think Nadal's belief is going to be a little higher? Well, people, there are a few reasons why. First of all, let's just go with history. The history is that Nadal has been believing 20 times, 20 majors. I'm just counting the majors. I'm not counting the smaller tournaments. But yeah, so Nadal has a solidified belief. Now, even though we know Medvedev believes with all that talent and level, super level that he got, amazing, Medvedev has only believed in one major. He only has one major. So as far as who has the most consistent believing, okay, that's Nadal. Now that don't mean that Medvedev, just because he's won one major, his belief could still be high. So I'm not saying that you got to win 20 majors to solidify high belief. You can win one major and have a high belief. Like Federer, when he beat Philippus, it was a high belief in himself. All right. But I'm just saying, Nadal has 20 slams of its believing experience versus Medvedev's one major of believing experience. Okay, so that's one reason I'm taking Nadal. Okay, but you may say, well, imagine, man, this is about the Australian Open in a few hours. Forget all that history stuff and how many times Nadal has won. This is about who is going to bring the belief into the game tonight or early tomorrow morning, wherever you are. Okay, people, but still, yeah, I understand that, but I'm also basing, like I said, that was just one reason. Now, the second reason is this here. I don't believe Medvedev is playing. He sort of admitted this, especially against Aliassime Felix. He said he was not on top of his game, but he said he was able to, pull it out, though. Okay, that was good. Okay, believe. Or Was it that Felix didn't believe, and so that made Medvedev's belief go up? Okay, it could have been definitely it was a combination of both of those. Okay, but he's not playing Felix this time. Nadal is a genius at believing. That's why Nadal has 20 majors, because he believes. He believes. So Medvedev can't depend on Nadal not believing. It ain't go. Nadal is not Felix Aliassime. Felix doesn't have any majors. He's never won a major, okay? Or Master Series tournament, okay? I don't know if Felix has even won an ATP tournament yet. I'm not sure about that, okay? So we can't even compare the belief system of Felix Aliassime versus Nadal. And look, Felix almost beat. Didn't he almost have match point almost? Or did he have match point against Medvedev? So Felix, you see that? He almost beat Medvedev. Not even totally believing. So now Medvedev is going against Nadal, who is a genius at believing and constantly trying to increase the belief as he's playing. Okay. So that's another reason. And I think Nadal, let me say this here. Let me just get that second reason right. Like, I don't think, because Medvedev, he ain't totally, I don't believe this is Medvedev's top level. It's a good level. It ain't the top level. And so if you ain't got your top level, it can affect your belief. Just think about it. If you normally have 3 guns and all of a sudden you only got 2 guns, you're not going to believe quite as high that you can beat the enemy. Okay? On the other hand, Nadal, he was injured before this tournament. He wasn't playing as well the first couple of matches, at least the first match. And now Nadal was all of a sudden playing at a high level. So, man, he's believing. Nadal, I don't even know if Nadal was even expecting to be in the finals. Even Nadal fans wasn't sure he would make it to the finals. So now, Nadal, he's believing, people. He's believing. Y'all see where I'm taking him. Okay. Now, people, I'm not going to be, listen, Medvedev can win this. He got the level, the talent, Medvedev got what it takes. He can't beat Nadal, but like I said before, this match is about belief. This whole tournament is about belief. If you look at like the matches like Shapovalov against Nadal, Shapovalov, he didn't believe. I mean, he took it 5 sets, but he didn't believe. And you can saw how nervous he was at the beginning, just hitting all those forehands out. He didn't believe. Okay. So people, I'm taking Nadal to win this. You know, I may give some more reasons in a second, but yeah, I think Nadal is gonna, I think he's gonna believe just a little more than Medvedev. Now, I'm not saying Medvedev don't have belief now, so don't jump in the comment section saying, Magic Man, Medvedev does believe. And now let me say something here, people. If Medvedev does win this, okay, let me go to this point. This is huge match, man. For this reason, is that we know Nadal can win 21. He'll be the first player to ever reach 21 majors. Okay? And that's from the Nadal side, okay? He'll be the first he'll break the slam record. He'll rise one above Federer and Nadal. Ooh, that's so huge, okay? Now, from the Medvedev side, people, if Medvedev can win this match against one of the big 3 who has 20 majors, people, I know Djokovic is still around, and somebody can argue this is still Djokovic's era, and I get that. I have no problem with that. And I mean, but I don't even know who era it is right now. If Medvedev, see, that's what it is. If Medvedev wins this, I don't know if you can call this Djokovic's era anymore. Yeah, it's almost like, man, I don't know if I can say this is the beginning of Medvedev's era. I can say it could be somewhat. If he continues to win majors, I can say it started here. That this is really the beginning of the Medvedev era. But I think if Medvedev wins, I think he'll make it nobody's era. In other words, if Medvedev wins this, so that means he had to play really well, and now he's starting to begin to rack up the majors. I don't think what it would do. You can't even call it Djokovic's era anymore. Okay. If Medvedev loses, then Djokovic fans here say it's still Djokovic era. Yeah. So like I say, if Medvedev wins, it won't be the Medvedev era. So now you could argue that it could be slightly the beginning of it. Okay, but he can make it nobody's era. If Medvedev wins, he can say it's nobody's era, and I'm gonna make sure it's nobody's era. Okay, unless it's mine. All right. Now I want to say one other thing. Another reason I'm taking Nadal, people. I think Nadal. I think I said it a couple times in this video. He's a genius at believing. Believing. See, I'm gonna tell you, if Medvedev think this is about, if Medvedev come in this match and don't realize what's really going on, if he think this is about, okay, level, backhand, forehands, first serve, second serve, that sounds, I know now a lot of people that's not deep psychologically, mentally, or spiritually with the game, they gonna say, Magic Man, that's what it's about. No. Man, it's about believing, man. And Nadal knows that. I think Medvedev knows it somewhat, but I don't believe Medvedev is a true believer the way Nadal is, a true tennis believer. That when it gets under serious pressure, it's about belief, okay? All right? And now, like I said, I know Medvedev believes, and he got, like I said, Medvedev, this is a toss-up, okay? It's a toss-up. But I'm still rolling with Rafael Nadal on this one. And people, let me just say something here. Actions speak louder than words, and actions tell you what a person's really all about. People, if Nadal wins this and he got 21 majors, that means, that thing I'm telling you about Nadal is a genius at believing. The reason why Nadal gave Federer a hard time early in his career and throughout Federer's career, at least up to the last, 3 years or 4 years, 3 years or so, is because Nadal brings, like I said, Federer is bringing level and rhythm and smooth and skill and beauty. And we know Nadal got that. But Nadal is bringing that belief stuff. And I think that bothered Federer early on in his career, especially at the French Open, that Federer is trying to figure out things on the skill. Is it my backhand? Can I come over Nadal's spin? But it really was about belief. Because see, if you got the belief, you would do those skill things. And I don't think Federer was able to figure out really Nadal's dynamics. Nadal is about believing, people. That's what made this match so great tonight. It's believing. And if Medvedev get aware of that and is aware of that, Medvedev will win this. And it'll be a hell of a match anyway. But if Medvedev ain't quite understanding, this is about believing, not just some skill and level stuff. It's the belief. It's the belief that's shadowing over the court. And you got to grab that belief. All right? And yeah, but people, that's why Nadal got so many majors, even though he was injured. And I know some people say, well, Nadal's never had his own era. But one thing, so somebody said, well, how could he, with all his injuries, how could he still get 20 majors? Because people, to win a major, you just need to believe for 2 weeks. I did a video saying, is it harder to be number one for like many years consecutively or to win majors? People, now it's hard to do both, but it's harder to be like number one consecutively because you got to just do it day in and day out. For a major, you just need to really believe for 2 weeks and really believe in that final match, and you'll win a major. And if you do that every major, you'll end up with 20 or 25. Okay? And if you can do that for most majors, like the French Open, you will end up with like 13 French Opens. How many Nadal got? I almost want to say 14. Is it 13 or 14? However many it is. I can't even count it anymore. But yeah, that's why Nadal was able, because a lot of people, even like Federer fans and Djokovic fans, they say, Nadal's never had his own era, and he's never been like number one. Even though Nadal got a lot of year-end number ones, he's never been as number one as long as Federer and Djokovic. Yet he got 20 majors. It's because, like what I just said, to win a major, you just need to believe for 2 weeks. Those 7 matches, however many matches you play in a major, 7 or however many it is, you just need to believe, okay? All right, people. So this is a hell of a match. It's a toss-up, but I'm taking Nadal. I believe that Nadal is going to believe just a little more. That's all it takes than Medvedev. And that'll probably keep his level just a little above Medvedev's, okay? Now, if Medvedev, like I said, if Medvedev wins this, I won't be surprised, and that'll be great for tennis. Medvedev is great for tennis. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off. I got Nadal winning this. I got Nadal believing. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic. Have a good one.